Hey guys, for our last in the series on dealing with cloth grips in a street context, we're going to look at a sort of worst case scenario, which is they've gotten up and very close to me and they've just latched on. It could be that I was winning the engagement and then they tied on and now they're just waiting for their friends to arrive. It could be that the person was trying to take me to the ground, and as I'm trying to create space, they're latched on and I can't make any space. The biggest problem with not being able to make space is I can't see what's going on if they're trying to pull things out of their pockets, if they already had something in their hand, and most importantly, I can't disengage at any point. I can't leave this situation until I've dealt with that. They're kind of attached to me, and if they're bigger than I am, me moving them along with me is not really in the equation. So here's what we're looking at. However we ended up here, we're swinging, and he just kind of ties on and grabs on, and he's holding on to the cloth, just grabbing on the handle. So pulling him free is not going to work. Okay, so we kind of end up in this situation where I can't make space here. If his head is here, I can start to dig my hands in his eyes, but as you see, his head's kind of buried in here. I can work in there, but meanwhile, he's still going to be holding on and kind of anchoring me or driving me into the wall. So I need to move him into a better position where I can either dump him on the ground or at least create enough space that I can put my striking tools in and really do some damage in here. So as he grabs on, no space, getting close, hug all the way around, grab on handles, yeah. So this is a very bad situation. I can start punching him here, but I can't do any real damage. I can attack his eyes, but I'm about ready to end up on the ground because he's got both arms under my arms and grab onto the cloth. There you go, good. So he's got handles here, so it's not a matter of just breaking his grip. He's got his hands wrapped around whatever it is I'm wearing. So at this point, I'm going to hold on to him, and I'm going to look to off-balance him, because right now he's got some base to keep me from moving him. So I'm going to grab on, and I'm going to back step. I'm going to step back with this leg here. And as I do, my goal is to make him move along with me. Okay? So as I move, that's what I'm looking to do, is pull him along. If I can get him to step with that foot, that's awesome. If this foot is better, then I can move him this way. What I'm going to do is, once I move him, I'm going to block this foot right here. If he falls, that's awesome, but I'm not going to count on that. Besides, he's holding on to me, I may end up on the ground with him. All I want to do is force him to have to catch his balance so that when I pull and trip right here, he has to step. Once this space opens up, now I can start to drive my shots in. Now I can start to do some damage. Just enough space so that when he has to catch his balance here, I can go to work. Even if it's just slamming down on the back of his neck, driving elbows, grabbing on the chokes, cloth chokes, we'll get into another video. All of those things become available once I have enough space to work. But what I don't want to be doing is when he ties on, is punching him in the back, and punching him and breaking my hand on top of his head. Okay? None of that stuff is really effective. And the longer I stay here, the greater the chance I'm going to end up on the ground. So I'm going to anchor, I'm going to backstep, and I'm going to try and block out this leg so he can't follow. As he catches balance here, now I can go to work. Now I can put in my striking tools. The thing that we want to remember with any of the stuff that involves grabbing on the cloth is that we need to be able to train it in a progression that allows us to actually develop usable skill. It's not enough just to learn to move here, learn to move there, and then go, okay, I got it. I have to have progressive resistance, I have to really put on some gloves, and I have to sort of work things out, work out the timing, work out where my angles of attack are, and kind of find out for myself what will work and what won't work. And it's pretty easy if you get some good training partners with you. So glove up, grab something that'll last, and I look forward to hearing whatever you come up with this. So please leave a comment below, and we'll see you in the next series.